most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Now here's Jones. Down low, here's Gaines. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Akeem Gaines taking 2 shots.
And Gaines drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Price kicks to Randolph. There's a good screen. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Randolph.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Here's Trice following the basket by Freak. Randolph sets a screen for Trice. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Jones against Randolph. Puts it up from 17. And again, the basket is good from Jones. Jones has got 6.
Wow, what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. And here are the Hoyas now. 6-point game. Harkless the pass to Hodges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Wilson against Jones. Pass to Dedmon. Stripped away. On up the court. Felix dishes to Harkless.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Duncan, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Georgetown, Nelson's checked in for Joseph. And it's Gonzalez in for Wilson. Good on both. And so here's Kansas. Jones, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Frazier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Outside, Jones. There's the pick. The pass to Duncan. Jones drives in. It's hauled in by Hodges.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hodges. And it's Nelson in at the 4-man position. Jones, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range. Jones has got 9 points.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Over to the left wing. Gonzalez passes to Harkless. Hodges with a screen on Jones. Harkless with it, working on Jones. No good off the pick.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
He's really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Jones. 9 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Outside Gonzalez. Here's Hudson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Jones, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for Georgetown, Warren is out there with Price, and it's Trice. Then there's Hudson, and it's Randolph in at the 2 guard. Price outside. The 3. Price can't get that one to fall. Jayhawks leading by 4. Screen by Jones. Now here's Oubre, guarded by Price. Just his first attempt. Off the left rim and out. Now the Hoyas with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's the screen. Here's Trice. Here's Hudson. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Now here's Trice. Outside Randolph. The fader. And the shot by Warren, no good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Georgetown trails by 6. And here's Trice. Now the dish to Warren. Price against Lee. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. And Kansas the other way now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Jones in the post. He's against Randolph. Here's Haynes. Out of bounds. Georgetown takes possession. A platoon swap here for Kansas. Kansas also making some changes. Terry's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Daniels. Jones in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Calderon in at the 3. In the corner, Randolph with it. Fires for 3, and that one's good.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
They set the pick. Jones kicks to Dedman. Harkless with the steal. Inside, here's Hudson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harvard.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:52 left in the second half of basketball. Randolph can't hit.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Randolph dishes to Trice. Pass to Warren. Now here's Trice, covered by Lee. Here's Warren. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look really of a layup line for the most part.
Trice with it. Pass to Warren. Good D by Jones.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
And that one misses. And the second of two is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Now here's Oubre. Left side Jones. Buries it from 3-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion. No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And here's Price for 3. Buries it from outside.
For 3.
Here's Lee, and an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
It's stolen by Jones, and he commits the intentional foul. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.